We are live on Channel Zee, and it is my pleasure to finally interview the most fabulous Ezereve. Hello, thank you for joining me today.
Hello, thank you so much for having me on this show, sponsored by Sorrento Strategic Music.
Sorrento Strategic, indeed. Who has strategy for all your Sorrentos. I cut that. We're just being lucid now. Hi, Ez.
Hello, Z.
How exciting that we get to do this.
Yeah, very excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
It's like my pleasure. I love my little setup I've got here, the first of many, I hope.
Yes.
It really is such an honour to be interviewing you.
Aw.
After all those years that we met ago, both of us donating our time for
Guide dogs.
the Guide Dogs Association. Yeah, and you lent me your PA or some part of your PA. What was it? Do you remember? Was it a speaker? Or
It was something. I can't remember.
microphone?
And I know you were missing a particular jack, so I tried to find it for you at JB Hi-Fi, but I don't know if I succeeded or not.
I think
feel
you
like-
did. I remember you being my superhero for that day.
I'm not sure, but I remember I met you then and I was like, she's really nice. And then I saw your costumes on Facebook and I was like, I love her.
And then we became the ukuleles.
Yes,
That's
that's right.
right.
It all just took off from
And
there.
that was just at the forming time of Champagne Duo,
Yes.
which is very exciting.
Aww.
Okay, so I've got questions for you.
Okay.
Okay, do you feel to share,
Yes.
how did the name Ezereve come about?
Oh, that is a good question. It's actually from a book. Yes. So the book is, well, it actually had Ezer and Eve as two separate words, and it meant Ezer is like an ancient Hebrew word for lifesaver, like women are lifesavers. Like Eve was created to be Ezer, Eve, and Eve as in the first woman. And I just saw the words next to each other in a book and the meaning of it, and I thought, I love that. I'm just going to call myself that.
It's beautiful.
And then I started calling myself that, and now everybody calls me that.
It's beautiful.
Even my husband calls me that.
I love that. And it's it's a bit of a superhero.
Yeah, well, for all women, actually, that, we are, when you're in a desperate life or death situation, we are there to be there for you and,
Yeah, that's
save
beautiful.
you.
That's
We're superheroes.
And you saved me on the Guide Dogs gig. And you're also helping save a lot of other performers and artists and creatives, and you support a really big team of people, but not only musicians, but also all the venues you work at, all of the stylists you work at, and you're so generous with your knowledge. Like, where does that come from? Like, does it come from the meaning of Ezereve, like to be that light, to be that,
Yeah, well, I guess I was at the time fundraising, using my original music to fundraise for charities. So I was making my music, selling it when people were buying CDs, and that money would go to charities. So that's where that sort of name came from. And it has evolved a bit now. I think I'm just an oversharer, whether it's something you don't want to know or whether it's useful information.
Oh, it's so
I
encouraging.
will share everything.
It's so encouraging when,
Just open. I have no filter.
I really like that. I can be inspired because I'm an oversharer and I've often
Yay.
been poo-pooed and, made to feel that that's wrong or
Yeah,
or
like,
you're
you shouldn't
oversharing.
say that's too much.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't really have that filter and I don't know how to have it. And it sounds like a lot of work, like, oh, should I say that or should I not say it? Like, my thoughts and my words and my actions are all one. Like, I don't think something and not say it. Like, you'll know where you stand with me.
That's
I
good.
don't fake anything. It sounds really like a lot of work having to be fake, I think, or hold things back or like say things you don't mean
But that, with that actually sounds like abundance to me. So then that equals and explains your generosity of spirit, to why you so, effortlessly give to others, and you create a gig school, which makes sense to help others, right? Would that be the
Well, yeah,
premise?
I guess when I started off and wanted to be a musician as a teenager, I didn't actually know any successful musicians that did it for a job. I didn't know. There was no one in my world. I guess the internet was like in its very early stages back then. So it's not like I could just Google people or anything, or there wasn't podcasts, there was no Instagram, no Facebook. And so I felt like I didn't know if it was possible, if I could do it. The only people who I knew were people who told me that I couldn't do it, or people who hadn't made it. Or people that were just, I guess, in a teaching profession, but not full-time performers. And it was quite discouraging because I just knew what I'm doing now is all I wanted to do. Like, I didn't have a plan B. Like, I was like, no, I want to be a performing musician. That's it. I don't have any other plans. And to have no one around to show me, the only advice I got was, oh, you need to go to uni. And I wasn't academic enough. I failed my exams, so I wasn't going to get into uni. And I wanted to create gig school for myself, actually, for my teenage self. So,
oh, beautiful.
So if this existed back when I was young, I would have loved it. So I created it. That's for my past self.
That was actually one of my last questions.
Oh,
which is,
sorry.
If you could be in touch with your future self, what would you say to you? But you've just kind of been your future self to your past self, you know?
I guess I could I can answer that later, my future self.
Yeah, what would your future self say to you?
Oh, my future self right now. So old as, I think would say, just basically, believe in yourself, trust your intuition, take the action, take the steps, no procrastinating, just 100% go for it. Yeah, which is what I try to remind myself. But I do try to envision that my future self has already done all these things. Yeah.
Have you ever had a gig where it's been an absolute train wreck and you're like, oh my... And A, what was that gig? And B, how did you pull yourself up out of that?
Yes. Oh, well, the worst gig I ever did was one I didn't go to. A wedding. Yeah. When I was just starting out, it was a hobby. Yeah. And I was in the Lancelin Dunes on a buggy and I was posting selfies and videos of how much fun I was having. And then I had looked at my phone and I had 10 missed calls. And I thought the wedding started at 4:00, but it started at 1:00. So you can see me, having the best time in my life in Lancelin at 1:00. And then I called the number back and I was like, hello. And they're like, Ezereve, where are you? We're here. We're at the church. We're about to walk down the aisle now. And where are you? And I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm in Lancelin. I'm on my way. I was like, can I sing at your reception for free? I was like, I'm not going to make it. And I was horrified. I felt so bad. I was like, did they walk down to no music? I don't know to this day. I don't know what happened.
Did they ghost you?
Well, I honestly cried so much. I thought, I'm not cut out for this job. I just can't do it. I can't even get the time right for someone's wedding, for goodness sake. Maybe I don't have what it takes. But, I gave them double their money back. So they paid me whatever they paid me. I doubled that and paid them because I just felt I ruined their wedding ceremony. I truly ruined it. In a church, what music would they have had? I don't even know if they would have been a speaker. Oh my God, it's horrible to think about.
Did they accept your apology?
They were very gracious and very kind, and they did accept my apology. And after that, I started using booking forms where people fill out a form to tell you the time instead of just, you know what? I even went to their wedding rehearsal a few days before, but there was. Yeah, the time was just in their very first message. It wasn't reiterated.
Yes.
Not that they needed to, because they told me the time in the first message. But still, that was, oh my gosh. Yeah, it took me a long time to recover from that because I just thought, I'm not good enough. I don't have what it takes. I'm not serious enough. I can't do it. I don't know if I should be doing this. But I just had to push through and build my confidence and get my systems in place. And
use it as an opportunity to change and to create...
To do better.
Better policies and...
And then I spoke to other musicians and they've done it too.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I'm not the only person who's
So-
not rocked up to someone's wedding. God.
So when you set up the systems in place, that's created your professionalism.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. The booking form and being very strict with it and checking the details and making, even when they've sent the booking form, like having a call or a meeting with them. Is this definitely right? Is it definitely this time? What
Yes.
time do you want me there?
Yeah.
Just,
They would appreciate that too.
yes. Well, I do it for me. But yes.
Okay, and another question, another burning question, your style, your sense of style. From one lover of fashion and fabric and colour and festival, what has inspired you?
Drag queens.
Drag queens?
Yes. I love drag queens. Yeah. I love them. I love everything about them. I love their costumes, their glitter, the sequins, the hair, the makeup. It's just so over the top. And I just, if I could just emulate that as a woman in a small way, I just would love that.
Oh, you already do it. You do amazing. Like, I'm always just like absolutely awestruck to go, oh my gosh, look at that creation. Oh my gosh, that one. And you share that and you inspire a lot of other women to do that too.
Oh, I hope so, because I feel like, you know, if I was a little kid, that's what I would pick. And it's like, why do I have to pick black just because I'm older now? Why do I have to be boring because I'm a bigger number? Like, my childlike self would have picked the glitter and the rainbows and the sequins. Like,
Yeah.
why does it have to be boring now?
Yeah.
Why? I don't accept that.
It sounds like we're on the similar part because I actually refuse to believe in this. I think it's a mass psychosis and hypnosis that age is a thing.
Yes.
The ageism, it's really quite disgusting and it's very
Yes.
disheartening and it actually makes, I think it makes people die.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I
on
do
a broad
agree
scale.
with you. Like, when I'm a granny or I'm an older woman, like in my 90s, I'm still going to be wearing sequins and I'm still going to be wearing...
Yes.
I'm still going to look like a drag queen. An old
I
lady
love that.
drag queen. Like, why do I have to start looking like an old lady?
Can we have like a little youth group or, whatever group we've got, maybe
Yes.
EDM or something
Yes,
like that? We're called the
please.
drags.
Yeah, I love that. Yes. And I do think there's a lot of women who feel like, oh, but who am I to dress up like that? Like,
Who are you not?
Who would people, what will they think if I wear something that draws attention to me? It's like, maybe it's not about getting attention. Maybe it's just what you feel like. Maybe you feel like you're a giant sequin. You know, I'm wearing this because I feel like it. And that's enough.
Here's an interesting thought, right? Okay, so who is behind the ageism hypnosis? I think it's Big Pharma, but that's going down.
Okay.
But also, who else rules the world?
Well, who makes money off it?
Yes, Big Pharma.
Yes.
And all of that. But
Yeah.
what else is just as big in the world? Fashion.
Yeah.
So we can bring back
Yes.
don't agree with, it's tuning in and it's keeping the inside bright.
Yeah, love
and
it.
refusing to, because you don't have a telly either, do you?
A telly?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't really watch TV.
Yeah, I don't watch telly either.
No.
So we haven't been imprinted with
Yeah.
the ageism thing.
Yeah, although I do think I've always been quite a rebellious free thinker anyway, of like, well, that's what everybody's doing, but I'm going to do this. Like, I've never been one to be to conform. Just got me fired a lot.
Yeah, me too.
I just can't
Yeah, me
be an
too.
employee.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm the
just too
same.
strange. It's like putting a unicorn in with a bunch of horses. It's just not really going to work.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I actually think that, you having the courage and I would guess the support of would the support be from where?
I actually think it's from myself, to be quite honest with you. Like, I don't think there's really anyone in my life that's really super supportive of me, to be honest with you, like within my close family or friends, when I wanted to pursue this path at all. In fact, I was deterred from it and the opposite, not supported. But I have an inner cheerleader. It's maybe a bunch of them that are very positive, very loud, like, you can do it. We got this.
Speak to me about that, the inner cheerleader, because that's obviously the energy that gets you up in the morning, that keeps you keeping this incredible business afloat. So how does one build their own inner cheerleader?
Yeah, well, that's a good question. I don't know how to build it because I've always had it. I've always had the inner cheerleader. That's always basically the message is you can do anything. Anything is possible. If you want to do that, you're capable of that. Although that's my natural state. I think it's a childlike state, to be honest. But, there's been people, even teachers, like I remember even as a year one colouring in and I went outside the lines and the teacher said, oh, that's wrong. You meant to colour in the lines. And I remember, there's people always crushing you, like everywhere you go. But then because of that, I coloured in the whole rest of the page pink and everyone else just coloured their telephone in. We were learning our phone number. Everyone else just coloured their phone in the lines. And mine was different because I went outside the lines.
Oh, I love that so much.
And it's just like, this teacher made me cry. I had to go to another classroom because I was inconsolable. I was like, she told me my art was wrong. So I think I'm not sure if you have an inner critic, because I don't have that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if it can be changed if by lots of conditioning, and I would imagine, like anything, you could get better at it by, maybe some hypnosis or like, giving yourself positive affirmations. That's all I could say. But from my experience, I've always had the inner cheerleader, not the inner critic. It's been the outer critic that I've had.
Wow. Just from my own experience of working on my inner cheerleader.
Yeah.
Which is a full-time job.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
And because the inner critic I have given it so much attention.
Yeah, okay.
And so then it's often what I've experienced is that the inner voice is matched by the outside.
The
and
outside
so
critics.
When I see the outside, I'm like, okay, what do I need to change on the inside?
Yeah.
But I love hearing about that inner cheerleader. I mean, you could even write a book
Oh, gosh.
called My Cheerleader. Maybe it will inspire yours.
Do you know what my inner cheerleader would say to that? Yes, I can.
Yeah.
I can do anything.
Yeah.
I can fly.
And here lieth Ezereve.
Yeah, and that's how she died.
Ezereve, she can.
So look, the inner critic is, keeps you alive, I guess. Keeps you, it's probably yourself trying to keep yourself safe, I think.
Yeah.
But I would have to say that I don't have much of that.
Well, that would actually explain to me, like, from what my observation of your business is that you just do it.
Yeah, I don't have this.
Yeah.
I don't have this like, oh, should I do that? Or what if it fails? It's just like, right, I'm just going to do this. Okay, let's do it. What do we have to do? Do these things. Okay, let's do them. I'm just in a state of making my ideas real, and that's just it. And I don't have time for anything else.
It's kind of like the mechanics are you do this, you get your photos, you get your this, and you get your songs and da-da-da. But actually, the fundamental underneath it all is there's this cheerleader inside. There's this voice of, yes, I can.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
fantastic. And that's such a wonderful thing that I think that people can take away. And the world needs that.
Well, I like to share it with other people because I've noticed a lot of people don't believe in themselves and don't think they can do things. And I like to, there's a lot of my inner cheerleaders, there's a whole lot of them, to go around and to be that for someone else. Yeah, I love that. And to actually see them go from someone who hasn't done much with their music to all of a sudden they're like, oh, I get messages, thank you, Ez, you've really built my confidence. I feel so confident to earn money and do gigs now because of your encouragement and your opportunities. And I'm just like, oh, that's so nice. I love that.
And it's kind of like you are being to them what you are for yourself.
Yeah.
So you're just being.
But sharing it for, I guess, a group of people that appreciate it. Yeah.
And do brides get encouragement with this kind of bride? I'm sure, because you work mainly with brides, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, for sure. I guess I do encourage them when I have calls with them, because they're very nervous about the day. Like, oh, we only do it once. Is it going to work out? Is the timeline going to work out? So I like to let them know, no, it always works out on the day. I'm self-conscious about the dance. Like, what if I look stupid? No, every bride or groom or whatever, always in your beautiful outfits, your dresses, your suits on the day, your hair and makeup done. You could be doing the Macarena and you'd look incredible. You always look great. Yeah, on the day, you look great. It's going to be a great day. Just to have that. It probably pisses people off. They're like, God, she's that positivity is so irritating.
I don't think so, because the proof's in the pudding. If it was irritating, you probably wouldn't be booked again, but the proof is in the pudding. I mean, you've got gig school coming up for what, the 4th year in a row, the 5th year?
Oh gosh, where are we?
I think it's
I think it's the 3rd.
No.
Wait, 2022.
I think it's
2023, 2024.
the 4th.
Oh, 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
So
I
4th
don't
year in
know.
a row, which is just beautiful to see it grow and bloom and nurture.
Yeah.
And so
I'm excited.
that's
Thank
growing,
you.
that's expansion. I spoke to you, the other day, and you're like, oh, I'm on my way because I've got 5 wedding expos on the same day.
Oh, yes.
I mean, that's expansion, not just one. And so you're creating opportunity for so many other artists, right? So many other musicians and...
Oh, I hope so. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, I love doing. I just truly enjoy it when I see that talent there and just see. Oh, it just needs a bit of this, and that would just really to see someone go from $300 gigs to $2,000 gigs to just help that. It's just so beautiful to watch it.
Yeah.
It's like growing plants in a garden, but they're musicians.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And you have got peacocks and children and musicians as your children. Thank you so much for sharing.
Oh.
Thank you for just opening yourself up and being so generous. I've learned so much and I'm inspired on a number of levels, particularly about being, let's drag in when we're 90.
Yes.
Okay, let's not jump off the roof
When
to
my
think we're
hair
flying.
when my hair all goes grey, I'm going to dye it like a rainbow, man. Everywhere.
I'm so excited for that. I'm excited for the future. Thank you for being a ray of sunshine, that unicorn, that rainbow.
right back at you.
Bless you. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming onto my first show.
Thank you. You were great. You should keep doing more of this.
You
can do
my
this.
My inner cheerleader says I should.
Yes.
And maybe you could be my second guest. Maybe I'll
Yes.
just interview
Sure.
you.
Love it.
Thank you. So
Oh,
this was
thank you.
Ezereve, the fabulous Ezereve from Champagne Agency,
Oh, thank you.
taking the world by sparkles.
Thank you to the lovely Zalia of High Voltage Performers Boutique for interviewing me. Thank you.